Pokemon investors are dumping their investments right now. There's some pretty big discounts you can get for some Sword and Shield booster boxes, which is at the end of this video. First, we're gonna go through some of the newer stuff, but Paldea Evolved isn't that new. So starting with Paldea Evolved, booster boxes, they were just at $400, about 385. There are a few sellers here that are selling them for around $360, and you can see these are obviously reputable sellers. Trainer's Trove, is that TCG Player or something? I feel like they're associated something with TCG Player. I feel like I've seen them before, but maybe I'm getting confused with another place. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting confused. Yeah, there are some booster boxes here that you can get for a pretty good deal. Obviously, this is a reputable seller, so 359 is, in my opinion, pretty cheap. Especially considering at one point this was almost $500. I mean, buying this now for 360. I mean, nothing's really changed. Obviously, the market has, but this is probably not going to get reprinted again. Paldea Evolved has got multiple booster box reprints. It's getting is going out of rotation early next year. I think buying at 360 is pretty good. So this is definitely a box where you could be taking advantage of. In the past couple of days, there really have been no sales. So hey, by the time you're watching this video, this may still be up there. So hey, if you're looking to buy Paldea Evolved and this is from even a store, 360. I think that's a pretty good deal. And on eBay, if you don't want to buy from TCG Player, there are some sellers selling them for around 360, 370. So this is just another option, but TCG Player is your cheapest option for booster boxes, where there's just a lot more supply at around like 360. Next here, Mega Evolution. I mean, I really thought this sort of bottomed out at like 240, 245, but man, was I wrong. Booster boxes, as you can see here, there's not that many, but some people are selling for 220. Then it goes to 237, once again by the same seller here, but prices have continued to go down. You can see they're at 245, going down even further. Some people are selling it for under 238 here. So yeah, I mean, Mega Evolution definitely has cooled off a bit before the TCG Player weekend Black Friday sale, whatever. You can see sales volume has definitely tapered, but that's kind of happened to all products. Still, I mean, you get 20 boxes, 30 boxes is not bad, but this is still a relatively new set. Just shortly after, prices have gone down quite a bit, and sales volume has decreased and not increased, so sign of weakness. But yeah, Mega Evolution now sub 240. And cases, if you're wondering if you want to buy a case, you can buy them for $1,400. What does this turn out to be? When you do the math, $233. So basically just the same as individual booster box prices. Next here, Phantasmal Flames. So I believe we're going to need a little bit more time for Phantasmal Flames to really start going down. When we get that supply, that second wave coming, I suspect this, honestly, looking at Mega Evolution at high 230s, if the market doesn't pick back up in the next 3 months, when we get that Phantasmal Flames second wave of product, I think we could see like $200. I think that actually might be possible. I know maybe I sound crazy, but I think that's possible. Looking at Mega Evolution being a much more valuable set than Phantasmal, because you got to think about it, okay, when more supply comes, more people open, all this stuff, card price is going to go down when the two top chase cards drop. These sealed products are going to drop. So Phantasmal, they need a little more time to drop, but it's been dropping a little bit recently. It was at 270s. Now it's dropped $4. I know it's like nothing, but wanted to still mention Phantasmal because it's I really think going to drop here pretty drastically when the second wave of supply comes. So if you were looking to invest into Phantasmal, I personally probably wouldn't be buying right now, looking at how Mega Evolution is performing. So that's just my take on that. Now I found some booster box cases of Phantasmal Flames selling for $1,200. Now this seller maybe is questionable, especially the price point. I mean, I did the math here. If you buy from the seller, you're getting each booster box for $203. Yeah, that's a huge discount off of market price. So maybe a little bit of a sketchy seller, but if you wanted to somehow take the risk or whatever, you could be buying them for $203. So looking at Phantasmal Flames and the card prices, so as you can see, they really have been dropping in the past few days. They've been just consistent at this at the SIR at $600 and the gold one at still like 400, 450. So these still really haven't dropped much. I think until we see like the SAR Charizard sub five or around $500, and the gold Charizard are maybe in the threes. I think that's when we're gonna see the Phantasmal Flames boxes in the very low 200s. But for now, they really have been dropping. So yeah, they just really are still the same price, around like 265. So they really haven't dropped much recently, but like I said, I really suspect it's going to drop quite a bit when we get the second wave of supply. Now, moving on to Sword and Shield, guys, there's some pretty good deals here. So Chilling Reign, you can see you can buy, I mean, this seller is questionable from this, Alley Pokemon collection. That's the same person you saw like previously with the Phantasmal Flames booster box case. But they're selling for $390. But if you want to spend another $30, maybe not buy from this, maybe somewhat, seller. I mean, it's kind of 94.1. I mean, you can check their profile. We can actually maybe check for you guys here just to see if this person listed 470 cards of the same card, ordered them all, canceled order. But everything else seems to be fine. So I mean, if that's their only negative here, that's their only negative. So honestly, if that's their only negative and just that thing. I mean, everything else was positive, so maybe it's not that sketchy. So $390 sub $400 for Chilling Reign. I mean, guys, we're talking about this is just as expensive as at this point, Destined Rivals, Paldea Evolved, and this is Chilling Reign. So yeah, there are some pretty big discounts out there. Now another big discount, Lost Origin, guys, $600. And there's another one from this Alley Pokemon collection guy, but there's also from this Zero cards. Now, it says 0%, but I checked their seller feedback, and I think it's because they haven't sold in a while. If you look, I mean, they have obviously, 1,200 completed sales. It was all positive. You can see it's just because they haven't sold anything in like a couple of years why they have 0 ratings. And I guess this is, the past like year where it shows. So, but their lifetime is 100%. So yeah, $600 for Lost Origin. Guys, at one point not too long ago, this was $900, $300 discount. I'm telling you, there are some pretty good buys right now. If you still want to invest in Sword and Shield, some older stuff, there are some opportunities. Now lastly here, Silver Tempest, you can see, is at 410. It's very close to being sub 400. Silver Tempest not too long ago was in the mid fives. It was like, I remember at one point it was like lowest listed was in the fives, but yeah, Silver Tempest is almost sub $400. There are a lot of people dumping right now, and it doesn't seem like really many people are buying because you look at the sales volume that I've been showing you guys here. It really hasn't gone up. Obviously, these ones been because the Black Friday sale or whatever, the TCG player cyber sale, whatever they call it. But other than that, even all these listings I've shown you guys, no one's buying them seemingly. So hey, by the time you watch this video, they may still very well be up. If you're looking to invest in any of these, there's some great pickups right now, especially for Sword and Shield. And like I showed you with that one seller, don't be scared just because it says 0% here and with their sales. It may be very well possible they haven't sold in a while, and you look at their lifetime and they've been completely fine. Look, great seller, booster box, safely packed and in mint condition. So yeah, don't just discount some of these people just because it says 0. This person just hasn't sold in a while. So that's all I want to show you guys. Just guys, the market is seeing no really any signs of going up, but we do have Ascended Heroes coming up next year, end of January. We'll see how that goes, but for now things are continuing to go down, but just means there's more opportunity to buy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.